Hey guys, Wells Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of Total War Warhammer 2. We're picking up where we left off in our High Elves campaign. We're about to end the turn, actually. We're at war with a bunch of people. However, we are slowly expanding our empire. We're making a little bit of progress here and there. We're gonna go over and start hammering on Calador's repose, or Calador in general, fairly soon, which I think is going to be very important for us. We've got an open building slot here, I think. Ooh, that seems pretty good. That would unlock a hero, so we could do nobles. Might actually just be worth it. Glittering Tower's right down here, though. I don't think anything, well, This would be basically walls, or this would fortify our city, which would be good in some ways. We should upgrade that, and then I suppose we should probably just go military buildings. Let's do an elven craftsman over here. And then you are... Ooh, I can actually get to the city, and we're at war with them. So, we're going to come over here, and we're going to wipe these guys out. And we haven't seen our Lothern Sea Guard yet in combat, so let's actually go ahead and fight this battle, even though it's going to be a very easy fight. We outnumber them like 1,000,000,000 to 1, and they don't have a lord of any kind. But I want to check out these Lothern Sea Guard and see just how good they are. But we'll get kind of a start taking out Calador, whittling down their strength. Looks like, based on this, I think I have to go up a hill. And they're going to have this nice defensive area up here with a couple of choke points. That worries me a little. It's not really a super steep slope, though, so we should be fine. Okay, so... for the moment, we're just going to move, like, all of our dudes back so I can position them properly where I want them. So we'll go Spearmen. Let's actually divide our forces. We'll put our Spearmen kind of over here with archers behind. I do want my artillery up here. Well, they won't quite reach, but I'll have to I can move them up a little bit. We'll put our Phoenix off here to the flank. And then all these Lothern Sea Guard. We're going to line them up like right here. And we'll put the Lord with them. And then last but not least, we want our cavalry. Oh, that was only one of our cavalry, not both. There we go. That should be fine. Okay. So, they're all posted up right over here. Let's put our Lothern Sea Guard there. We'll start moving our spearmen up over here. Looks like our artillery is now in range. I'm going to start moving my Phoenix up. We'll get you over here. Start bringing the cavalry out that way so we can flank around. And then our archers are not moving right now, but that needs to happen. So let's move them to like right here. And I think, I don't know if they're going to camp this choke point or not, but they're all bundled together, so some Phoenix bombardment. This is like a perfect target. We'll just go straight through. Come on. Come back this way. And there's one. Wow, that did some damage. Look at the damage going in. That's beautiful. All right, let's get our archers off to the flank over here. Get these guys charging in. Bring you around. You hit the flanks. You guys... Oh, hey, stop shooting at my cavalry. In fact, bring them around and hit that. Yeah, now they're all getting shot in the back. We win. That's kind of expected. Took a little more casualties there than I would have liked, but still, an easy victory. And we'll replenish a lot of that health by being garrisoned in the city, so it'll be fine. Lothar and Seaguard do seem pretty good. They got most of the kills there. Wow, the Phoenix didn't actually get a single kill. Unless, maybe it doesn't count the bombardment? Because I feel like they did, but maybe not. That first bombardment spell seemed to do a lot of damage, though. There we go. They've been wiped out. We have taken Calador's Roost. We are going to occupy it because we want to expand our empire, obviously. Oh, and there's some rare resources we can get here. Exotic animals. That's pretty good. But I think to start with, we should go growth and casualty replenishment for starters. And then we've leveled up again, so let's look at our options. Ward of Loek significantly reduces my... So these two wards significantly reduce my my damage that I take from missiles and magic. That could be useful. Recruitment cost. Is there like a... Actually, this is probably one we should do. Is this faction-wide bonus to tradable resources? That's probably something we'll want to do sooner rather than later. But let's do Speed of Assyrian for right now. And if I'm butchering the pronunciations here, I'm sorry. I'm not a Warhammer lore expert. Okay, we got a lot of stuff going there. I would really like for you to come this way on the outskirts of their territory. Trying to collect more treasure, obviously. Seems like a good thing to do.
The Assa are troubled.
How are you replenishment-wise? We'll be fully replenished within 2 turns, although I think we'll be close enough within, like, 1 turn. They also hold Torsethi up here. Although it looks like they have another... Who are these guys?
How wise.
Who are you? Tyrion. What's my relations with them? They dislike me, but they like the fact that I'm beating up Calador. So we might be able to turn them into a friend as we do more stuff to wipe out Calador. And it looks like these guys are going to be taking out Torsethi, so I think I will probably work my way down this way to take out Vols Anvil, which I think is important. How many settlements does Calador have? Just 2? Yeah, just this one and this one. Okay. So that's fine. I mean, we really can't move these guys anymore this turn anyway.
Order must be maintained.
I think we're good. Let's go ahead and end the turn. See if anything eventful happens here. And I may start working on a couple of different things here in the future.
Your kind are not well suited to this country, my lord. Do not rush to establish...
So this is an interesting thing. Well, first let's figure out this, and then we'll go back to it. So we can spend money to get a bunch of influence. We can get influence and minus 10 leadership. Plus 25 recruitment frost cost and 10 influence. Or minus influence and get a court attendant. I think... I don't really like any of these options, but I think I'm going to do this and get more influence because I can... You never know when that's going to come in handy for you. And then what we want to do here is move you over. And we will say... We'll do this. That gives us minus 10 upkeep. And a little bit of a money bonus as well. And we're still looking... Where's the edge of the map? The edge of the map's like right here. So, where should we start moving? Probably up to here would be the next place.
Princess.
So we're going to start moving you back. No, not into the Maelstrom. That's a terrible plan. Anyway, so what I was talking about down here is that this is an unsuitable, uninhabitable climate. So in Warhammer 2, you can occupy every settlement on the map. However, some of them are for climate, some of them are in climates that are not really meant for your types of people. Like, High Elves don't like living in deserts. So you'll suffer significant debuffs to that settlement. Public order, construction cost, etc., etc. So generally you want to try and stick with your own climates for the most part, but there can be some strategic advantage to setting up a settlement like over here, for example, because maybe I want something that's really close to my enemies or something like that. We can, however, come in here and just like raise the settlement to the ground and just wipe them out. And that might be what we end up ultimately doing. We'll see. Either way, time to start moving these guys. What's the fastest way to get here? Looks like we can get there in 2 turns if we go this way. So we're going to start moving them. And I'd really like to take this settlement out. So that's good. I really don't want to upgrade that. Research we should do. +2 experience for Lothern Seaguard. That seems pretty good as well. Better weapon strength. That also could be very good. Unit experience. Spearmen and archers. Let's do the reload time reduction. Let's do this. Get our Lothern Seaguard more experience. I feel like they're probably going to be the backbone of our armies going forward. So I think that's a good plan. You have already moved. So I think we are, once again, good to end the turn. And we're slowly moving down to finish off Calador. And then, you know, if the other guys up there haven't taken it out, then we'll work on it. But we've unlocked rights. We should probably be looking at rights as well. Let's see. Rights, here we go. So we could do any of these, and it could be good. I mean, it's a relatively significant money cost, but in a pinch, this could do good things, like immune to attrition, better casualty replenishment rate. Like, a lot of that could be very good for us if we need them in a pinch. I think we don't really need them right now. But let's get down here. We're going to take out Vols Anvil. There is a pretty significant settlement garrison, and it appears this is definitely a walled city. So, let's do something like this. And then we will continue the siege, and we're going to hope that they come out and attack me. Because if they do, I will be able to win. And then we don't have to, we can wipe out a lot of their forces. A proper siege battle could be kind of rough when they have a fully garrisoned army like that. But hey, you know, you go for it. We're going to do that. We're going to keep basically trying to bolster our economy here. Tower, this is our next one because I want to be able to get this up to level 3 so we can get higher level cavalry. Another settlement upgrade? Oh, this guy. Yeah. This is good. Okay, so we want to upgrade that as well so we can start putting buildings over here. Let's look at diplomacy. Who are we at war with right now? The Scourge of Cain? They're like way up there. I don't even care. They're dark elves. And then there's these guys down here who are undead. Okay. So they're not really a threat either because they're way down there. So I'm not really super worried. I think we're okay. And then obviously we're at war with Calador as well. But we can deal with Calador. We should, though, check and see, is there anyone else that we can potentially trade with? Safari still doesn't like us.
What?
The pirates still don't really like us.
Do not greet me as a friend.
We could do a non-aggression pact with them, but I mean, that would be a start for trade. Do they have anything useful to trade? They have wine. They're producing wine. I'm doing elven trinkets and wine. I think we're good. We're fine without it. All right. So, at this point, we do need to move you. I'm going to put you into the faster stance, so you can move a little farther.
Navigating.
And we're going to start moving this army up towards this treasure. Because we want to get these treasures if we can. They're, like, super valuable. It can make such a big difference if you can get good stuff from them. And then I think we're good to end the turn again. Get that army management going.
I am Tyrion,
Oh, settlement
champion of the
besieged.
Everqueen.
That was the one that we did besiege. Okay. These guys are defensive allies. Yeah, we could do... They're not interested in a military alliance, so I will accept their offer of military access. I'm fine with that. And this is one of our... Oh, these are pirates. Okay. Just letting us know that they're moving because I can see them, apparently. There we go. Quest successful. We built a promenade, so we got a little bit of stuff. Very nice. And have 2 white lions of Trace, however that's pronounced. White lions in his army. Fine. These guys are neutral, so I'm not concerned. And these guys are just chilling.
Ridiculous.
We do have a significant numbers advantage, and we do now have a battering ram. But I'd like to get 1 siege tower first, I think. Or 1 set of siege towers. It'll give me 2 towers, but I'd like to do that once. And then we can start worrying about some of these other things. So this is good. Over here, we're upgrading that settlement. You need to work your way up here, I think. I want to go around these storms and work my way to this. Oh, maybe that's not storms. Maybe that's like magic or something. Either way. And actually, you know what? Let's see if maybe we can get something going with these guys. With White Peak? Or Tyrion. They still don't particularly care for me. Oh, I can't trade with them. Never mind. Safari? Safari's over here. We could do...
Can I offer assistance?
Are they at war with anybody? Safari? They are not. We could maybe spend a little influence there, right? So we go to intrigue at court. We find Safari. Let's spend a little bit of relations there. Or a little bit of influence there to improve our relations. They should like us a lot more now.
I'm listening.
Or they will next turn. And then maybe we can get a trade agreement going with them.
Will listen to your request.
Or at least like a non-aggression pact. And then I think that's good. And we should be able to take Vols Anvil next turn. Scourge of Cain, that's the Dark Elves that are way up north. I'm not concerned with them. More pirates, I'm fine with that. They can go over here and do whatever they want. I don't really care. There we go. Trait gained, campaign movement range. That's actually very good for this particular lord because your whole purpose in life is to run around and gather things for me. So we got a potion of toughness. That's very good. And a better casualty replenishment rate, which is okay. But not, I wouldn't say it's great. All right, so this is good. I don't think any of our buildings have been completed. This one will be next turn. This one, we're slowly growing 2 turns until population surplus. But I think we are ready to fight this battle. And let's do it on the battlefield. Now we have a proper siege battle instead of one that we're a little bit overpowered in comparison to everyone else. Now, the nice thing is, well, I don't know if these allies are going to be considered reinforcements, so he won't be able to position them right away. Or if he'll be able to do so. I would assume with it being a garrison, he'll be able to put them wherever he wants on the walls right off the bat. But we'll find out. And we're going to want to pick one spot on the wall to really go for. Let's see. He's over here. I mean, I guess we'll just go straight for the gates. Right over here. I think that's our best course of action. So let's move everyone back just so we can get people in position where we want them, right? So we'll put a siege tower here. A siege tower here. We'll put our battering ram here. And then remaining spearmen there. Much like last siege battle we did, we want to hide our cavalry in the woods temporarily because they're not going to be any good whatsoever until we actually get moved up. Phoenix I'm going to put right here. He'll be able to come in and harass on the walls. In fact, I'm actually going to put him way over there in the corner so he can come over and just sweep across. Get our Lothern Sea Guard, say, like there. And our regular archers behind them. And then our Lord will put up at the front as well. And that should be everybody. All right, so pause for a sec just so we can issue these battle commands. We want one tower coming in here, one tower coming in here. Yeah, all their dudes are definitely on the walls. That's not surprising. I want this Phoenix to come basically onto the wall right here so I can bring him across with those bombardments. We want the battering ram to attack the gate. We want our Lord to come up a little bit just because he can soak up a lot of damage. And then we might as well move these guys up a bit as well. Just because, like, with the way that all of this is... these towers can hit them anywhere on the map. So we might as well be moving them forward just so they can be productive. And then these guys have shields, so they can absorb a lot of damage as well. Okay, let's get to the battle. And we want these guys shooting at... let's have them firing at the dudes on the towers. That's going to do some good damage, hopefully. We got the Phoenix coming up. And that's kind of where we're going to focus our micromanagement for the moment. No, I don't want you... I want you in the air. There we go. Come on. You're much more valuable to me in the air, Phoenix. There we go. Because now we can just kind of come along here and just bombard, like, everything. Until we've spent basically all of our bombardment spells. And double back. We're just trying to kind of soften up the enemy. It looks like best space to do that's going to be, like, right up here for this last one. Right about there. That seems pretty good. There we go. And now we'll kind of pull our Phoenix back over. Where's that mage at? There was a mage somewhere. Here. Let's get him dealing in there. And we're taking the walls. The battering ram is still moving up incredibly slowly. Let's get these spearmen going up as well. Our towers, now that our towers are here, we should. Where's our Phoenix? Down here. Okay. I want Phoenix. I want you attacking the mage. I want you to kill the mage. Because mages, A, are not super durable, and B, are very dangerous. Or can be, anyway. Also, I think our Lord is, like, way back there. So let's get him moving up as well. And I think we are going to tell all of our Lothern Sea Guard to stop firing. We'll take 3 of them and send them up this tower. And 3 of them and send them up this tower. Actually, we should do that in the reverse. You guys go over here. You guys go over here. Our cavalry... some of our cavalry was apparently being shot at, or maybe they've just had a bunch of casualties already. I don't know. Either way, we're definitely taking some casualties on this one. And our Phoenix is kind of in oh, they have their Lord is on my Phoenix. Okay, my Phoenix, you need to, like, fall back over here. And quickly. Get in the sky, Phoenix. I can't take a legendary Lord. No, don't go out the gate. Get into the air. There we go. Get over here. Just run. Phoenix, no, don't engage the dragon. Don't engage the dragon. Okay, so archers, I need you to kill that dragon. Kill the dragon. And I need my legendary lord to get up there on the dragon as well. That dragon is a huge threat. I didn't even know they had one. That's a problem. The gates are mine, though. So let's get our spearmen in here. Let's get our artillery shooting at the dragon as well. My lord, attack theirs. And let's use our shield ability right here. I mean, we're definitely winning. So this is good. But that dragon is a problem for sure. Can we just, like, get this dragon killed? Most of my units are anti-large, so they'll have a nice bonus against this dragon. Shoot it. We should be able to finish it off here, because a lot of these Lothern Seaguard will be able to just start shooting. Nope, there we go. We win. That was kind of an ugly fight, but we pulled it out. Our Phoenix got kind of caught by surprise there. Nonetheless, we pulled out a victory, which is lovely. And that should basically finish out... Well, no, I think Calador still probably has that one province that's up north a little bit, but we should be able to take that out as well. They lost a very significant settlement, though. This was a very important settlement for them because it's a ritual site. And ritual sites are, like, super important. So we're going to want to fortify this city very heavily. But I think that completes a mission for us as well. I think we had a mission to take this one. There we go. So, got some loot. Decisive victory. Gained a rank. We lost 226 men. But they lost all of theirs. And then I think we want to occupy this settlement as well. And we have taken Vols Anvil. So this is very good. And I think I want to get my lord a mount as the very next thing. So we'll get him basically a horse. He now has a horse. So, missions issued. This is all good. Yes, yes, yes. Lovely. Okay. And we are going to replenish. It's going to take a few turns, but we'll be able to replenish our forces. We're also going to want to upgrade Vols Anvil. And actually, it looks like Tyrion has taken Tor Sethi, or however this is pronounced. So, that should wipe out... Yeah, Calador is completely destroyed. So this is good. Very good. Calador is done. Now,
I'm listening.
Safari. They...
It is good to receive
trade agreement?
How
They have accepted our trade agreement. Awesome. That's going to give me a nice income boost. A very nice income boost, in fact. Lothern, we're fine. This settlement, we're fine. I think we're fine pretty much across the board for the most part. We're going to want to get some boosts to our trade going here fairly soon. I also wouldn't mind... I got to figure out where I want to strike next. Part of me wants to kind of expand my way up around this way and take out these guys. Because now we've got a trade agreement with Safari. So, Tyrion is probably our next target.
Can I offer assistance?
Is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking they're probably our next target. Let's try a trade agreement here.
I'll ignore.
They've rejected. Let's try to trade agreement in coordination with the non-aggression pact.
agree.
Nope, don't like that either. Let's try to trade agreement, and we will pay you a small amount of money.
Never.
No, they really don't like me that much. Okay, that's fine. We'll get a trade agreement with them eventually. I mean, that nice income bonus, a nice income bonus if we can pull those things off. But I do think that this is a good place to end today's episode. We've taken Vols Anvil, which is pretty sweet. Guys, that is going to do it for me. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check those out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.